6 hopeful young warriors gather in preparation for the quest that lies ahead of them. They all seek the ultimate prize, to be hailed the champion. Warriors, to succeed on this journey requires wisdom, courage, and tenacity. We all live under the same sky, but we do not all see the same horizon. Who here has their sights set on success? Let us find out.
I came to Raven's Quest because I think I've got the skills and determination to complete all the tasks.
I'm at Raven's Quest because I like to challenge everyone. It'll be really great collecting feathers and gold rings.
I came to Raven's Quest because of the adventure side of it, and I really just wanted to try all the different activities and meet different people from around all different places.
I wanted to challenge the games to see if I could, which one I was best at, and see how good I was at each one of them.
I came here because I wanted to prove to myself that I could do all the challenges and stuff like that.
I think I'll do quite well in the quest because I'm good at water, I'm swimming in water, and I like heights.
Of the 6 here gathered, 4 will take their leave before this week is drawn to a close. Only 2 warriors will survive to the next stage of the quest. Look to your standards. These 9 golden feathers represent your lives and should be protected at all costs. Lose all your feathers, and your journey with me is at an end. There are ways to redeem lost lives. Gather 9 golden rings over the challenges that lie ahead, and they can be redeemed for a precious life. Now, steel yourselves, my young friends, for the first challenge awaits. Come. Warriors, we have stumbled upon our first challenge and our first taste of the dangers that lurk within these lands. Look ahead, and you'll notice that this pit is inhabited by serpents. Now, you must work as a team if you are to cross safely to the other side. Use these plinths to avoid touching the ground, for should you do so, you will fall victim to the snakes. Atop these bone mounds are gold rings. Gather them as you go. The winning team will also be rewarded with further rings at the far side of the pit. The losing team, however, will forfeit a life and any rings gathered. Warriors, you must keep going, even if one of your team steps into the pit. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
Remember, warriors, you must not touch the floor of the pit, or you'll be overwhelmed by the snakes.
Quick, get it. Go.
Volna, even though you're now alone, you must still use all 3 boards to make your way through the snake pit.
An excellent display of skill and agility, Volna. You safely negotiated a path through the snake pit and emerged with its treasures. Place your rings on your standard. Six golden rings. You are already on your way to winning another life. Kinsa, Helik, though you too escaped the snake pit unscathed, the purpose was to do so first. You have failed the test and must therefore lose a life. Now, I must return your fallen comrades. Warriors, you strayed from safety and were taken by the serpent's magic. You must each, therefore, lose a life. Now, my young friends, let us leave these slippery beings to their bones. Come.
I think I've done really well in that and I'm quite relieved. And I got all 6 rings.
The boards were spaced too far apart, and when I reached one, I slipped off the board and I was eliminated. I wasn't too sad about it because I knew that there were still many more challenges to go and that I could regain more lives.
I wasn't sure what to expect at first, but it was actually quite tricky. It had to, just me and Kinsa, to lift 3 boards by ourselves. That made it even harder, but sadly we didn't win.
Warriors, it is good to be back in the daylight, but there is very little time for you to enjoy it. Our way forward is blocked by stone demons. They guard the archways. If you are to pass safely through, then you must destroy them, lest they turn their gaze upon you. Follow the pathway through the pillars and pull the lever. This will release a magical potion that will turn the demons to ash. But you will notice that the lever is out of your reach. You must build the millstones to gain sufficient height. But do not disturb any of the dragon's eggs. For if you do, you will fall foul of their putrid odour and be rendered immobile, albeit temporarily. Each of these stones requires 3 of you to manoeuvre them. So, Semal, Helik, Wilja, you will take this path. Kinsa, Gajes and Volna, you will take that path. But beware, whoever fails to reach the lever first will fall under the baleful glare of the surviving stone demon. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
Remember, warriors, speed is not the only skill required at Millstone Towers.
Where's the gap? Where's the gap? Sit right way around.
Wilja, Helik, Sima, you have disturbed another egg, giving your opponents further advantage.
Warriors, this challenge required speed tempered with patience. You excelled at both. Place your prize on your standards. Now, I must rescue your fellow warriors from the stone demon's grasp. Helik, Simal, Wilja. Perhaps haste is not the best tactic for a warrior to adopt, as breaking the dragon's eggs has cost you dear. Each of you must now lose a life. Now, look over yonder. Notice that foreboding tower on the horizon? Our next challenge is contained within its bleak walls. Come. A warrior marches where others fear to tread.
I was with Helik and Simal and weren't very good at it because we kept bashing into the dragon's eggs and we kept freezing. Our tactics were make one person go backwards so that it'd be easier for the other two to manoeuvre it, but they didn't work very well.
Just on Millstone Towers, which was a really exciting game. We've won a ring each, me, Volna and Gadget. The other team kept knocking a few eggs off because they tried to fit 2 people through the gap, which was quite small.
We won a golden ring each, so that's cool, and we did the teamwork together. It was pretty fun. I was kind of happy because I came second.
This old tower holds many secrets and is a source of much wickedness. It is a brave and determined warrior who ventures within its walls. Volna, you are our current leader. Kinsa, you are in equal second place. You will face this test together. Come. The wizard exploits many strange and wonderful ingredients in his weird science, some of which are deadly to mortal men, like dragon's blood. Warriors, without risk, there is no opportunity for reward. Your challenge is to safely transfer the dishes of dragon's blood into the strongbox, but take heed. Spill a single drop, and you'll be consumed by its magic and lose a life. Take up your positions. Are you both ready? Then let the challenge begin.
Remember, warriors, you must collect all 4 dishes of dragon's blood without spilling a drop.
Alas, the tower has claimed 2 more victims. It is just as well I have the power to restore them. Kinsa, Volna, I warned you to exercise the utmost caution. Dragon's blood should not be trifled with. You failed the challenge and must therefore pay the toll. You will each lose a life. Now, it is foolish to linger in the shadow of the wizard's tower. Come.
It was quite hard and tricky. I was a bit disappointed, but it doesn't matter.
It was really, really difficult. It was hard because you had to go high and low, and I'm not that tall. I just couldn't get around it. It was just too hard with the dishes. So.
Warriors, you have faced many trials this day and met many rivals. But in this final test, you will stand shoulder to shoulder with your opponents. You will race 2 at a time in adjacent coracles. The first warrior to pull their coracle along the rope and grab the gold treasure ring will keep it and stay on to face the next challenger. But beware, lose the race and you lose a life. Gajes, Volna, you will be the first warriors to race. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin. Impressive, Volna. 1 gold ring is yours. You stay on to face the next challenger. Kinsa, do you have the strength and determination to beat Volna? We shall see. Are you both ready? Then let the challenge begin. Kinsa, 1 gold ring is yours. Wilja, let us see how you fare. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin. Helic, Kinsa is yet to be beaten, but perhaps she is getting tired. Are you both ready? Then let the challenge begin. Kinsa, you remain undefeated. Simal, will you join your fellow warriors in defeat or emerge triumphant yourself? Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin. Kinsa, you glide across the water like a noble swan. 4 gold rings are your reward for a truly impressive performance. Volna, you defeated Gadges and have secured 1 gold ring. Place your prize on your standards. Vanquished warriors, you battled bravely on the water, but along with Volna, you lost the race and must therefore lose a life. Now, let us move on. It is not wise to linger on the banks of the deep loch, for no one truly knows what creatures lurk beneath its surface. Many more trials await in the days to follow, and tomorrow, one of these warriors must be eliminated. But the question is, which one? Come.
Next time on Raven. Simal must battle for rings on the Longstaff. Can Gadges solve the puzzle of the Enchanted Stream? And Wilja and Helic go head to head as they race to the top of the pole climb.